All right, so we're out here with Mr. Ka.lil talking about between Saturday night and Sunday morning. Why don't you tell us a little bit about sort of what you were trying to do on this one?
Between Saturday night and Sunday morning, originally hit me after this like Andre 3000 line. That line kind of just stuck with me. Like you look at a lot of my albums, there's like a dichotomy, like especially like the last ones, like from slave ships to spaceships. I always have like the two sides of my personality, I feel like, or like my lifestyle. And so between Saturday night and Sunday morning was kind of like where I feel like this point where my lifestyle is kind of like converged. So it's like Saturday night representing like all the kind of wild shit I do, like usually on a Saturday night.
Exactly. That anybody might do on a Saturday
right,
night.
Yeah, and then Sunday morning being the more like I don't know, I want to say conscious, but the more thoughtful things that I might do, like anyone else might do on a Sunday morning, going to church or something like that. And in a larger essence, it's kind of like this critique on American culture that says if you buy into a lot of empty shit, you'll be happy. And then the idea that to really find happiness, you got to forge your own way. So Saturday night is all of the empty shit, and Sunday morning is all of the trying to find my own way type shit. And that's how that came about.
All right. And then the precursor to that, we had between Friday night and Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And that was just sort of the mixtape. And that was just having some fun like you might on a Friday night? Is that what that was?
Yeah, that whole album was just, that whole mixtape was just us clowning around, having fun. A couple cuts that didn't really have a home on the actual album are on there. And then a lot of it's just mixtape stuff that we did while we were literally kicking it at 3 a.m. on a Friday night.
Exactly like you should do on a mixtape.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then, so you kind of got a different sound than a lot of cats out here around the town. I mean, what influences your style? Because I know it's not just other musicians. I know you get style from a lot of different places. Can you just like pick just maybe one or two and just speak on that?
Yeah, it's hard to say what doesn't influence me. Actually, my neighborhood that I grew up in, South Seattle, influences me a lot. It's a really diverse community that has like not just diverse in the sense of all the different people that live there, which is like almost like hella ethnic groups live there, but also economically it's really diverse, and just the way people think and where people are coming from is all over the place. So like growing up there, I got a lot of different kinds of game like handed to me, and like I was able to soak it up and learn a lot of different things about different places. To where I was 13, 14, I was already thinking like kind of on an international scale, while some of my homies weren't. You know, they were still really like block-minded, and I feel like I got that from just being able to be the place I was at. Another influence in me is probably like anime is a huge influence to me.
Sure. Just that surreal life that comes along with anime, right?
Yeah,
because they do almost anything you can think of,
man,
or stuff
like,
that you don't even think of a lot of times.
They'll spend a whole season making you fall in love with a character, and then they kill that dude the first day. He's like out. Like as soon as the next season starts, well, yeah, he died horribly. And like I don't know, man. There's just so much dope stuff and so many dope concepts that come with that in anime. There's a lot of dumb shit too, but there's so much cool shit that I can't help it have it leak into my like music. I'm also a huge, and always have been a huge science fiction head, so it's like having all that anime kind of brings a bunch of cool stuff together, so yeah, it gets into all my music pretty much.
All right, and then where can people look for the album, and give us the date that it's going to be dropping?
All right, so the album's going to be on iTunes on June 4th. Yeah, listening party right here at the station on June 2nd, starting at 8. We're barbecuing as well as playing a bunch of music. Gonna be some homies here.
So right here at the station up on Beacon Hill.
Yep.
Gonna be barbecuing on June 2nd.
Yep.
And then there's actually gonna be a show at Barboza on Capitol Hill.
On June 12th. Shout out Auto Gang. Shout out your mama. No. Shout out Casey Carter, the Homeboy Clones, and Good Strains, Wonderful Days, and I think it's gonna be a dope summer. So I'm looking forward to a lot of sunshine. Shout out Loxawanas,
and then where can people get tickets for the show?
You can get tickets at etix.com online. You got it right in Khingz, and then or you can get it at the Mobar, or you can get it from me. You see me in the streets. I'll be having tickets on me. I sold a bunch of them already, and I got to go re-up, but I'll have some on me.
All right. Thank you very much, Ka.lil.